Yeah, they have a white baseball cap on at the time, but they said they both say mid-20s, kind of light blonde hair, light brown.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today we're going to talk all things smart home. We have spent the last few years really building out all of our kind of smart home bits, so we have a really good idea as to what we absolutely love, how much we've spent, and what is worth it. So I'm going to run you through our top bits today and how much they cost. This basically is all about making your house work smarter, not harder. We're all about simplifying our life. There are so many items out on the market now, and they're so much more accessible than they used to be, so why not? The first thing is my favorite thing in literally my whole house is my robovac. So we have had a eufy robovac for the last 3 years, and honestly, once you get a good robovac, you're never gonna go back. It is life-changing. We have recently upgraded our robovac to the eufy E20, which is literally like the Rolls-Royce of robovacs. So the eufy E20 is very, very different to a lot of robovacs because it's like a multifunctional cleaning system, and it's like 3 products in one, which sounds too good to be true, but it's insane. So you have your robovac, but you also have a handheld vacuum cleaner, and you can also convert it into a cordless stick vacuum as well. So this is a game changer for storage. You literally have 3 things in one, and it saves so much space. One of the most important things for me though is suction power. So obviously if you're getting a robovac, you want to make sure that it is super powerful and it's going to get the job done right. The eufy E20 has 30,000 PA suction. And I know that might sound a bit like, what even is PA? Trust me, that is a crazy amount of suction, and it is so, so powerful. I think some people think that robovacs just kind of like ping around and do their own thing, but definitely not. So like our whole floor plan is literally mapped out. We set up schedules for ours, so we have it that every Monday and Friday morning it goes around and does like our kitchen, dining, living areas, and then on Wednesday it goes and does our bedrooms. We live in a bungalow, so it's all on one floor, but you literally just don't have to think about it. And I can't remember what life was like before I had a robovac, but honestly, it is just insane. The eufy E20 also has triple laser avoidance, so it's not gonna go ramming into things, it's not gonna damage anything. And if you have kids, like I have dogs, they leave toys everywhere, it's not gonna kind of run things over and suck them up. It's gonna go around them and not damage anything basically, which is also super important. I like to set little no-go zones on mine as well, because our ensuite shower is completely flat and we don't want it hoovering in the shower, so the no-go zones are really, really helpful for that. So you can very much like customize it, control it, tell it where you do and don't want to go, and like when you want it to go, what suction you want it to do. Like you can just customize it so much, it's ridiculous. Another thing is, obviously I have quite a lot of hair. It's long, I shed a lot, it is such a pain to clean up. I do not want to be cutting hair out of vacuum cleaners, but the eufy E20 has an auto detangle roller brush. So what that means is once it's finished cleaning, it basically reverses the brush, which dislodges any like hair and stuff and prevents any build-up, so no more wrapped up hair in your roller. It also has an auto emptying station, so it comes with this like little tower thing. So basically the robot vac comes back, it kind of empties everything out, so you don't have to worry about that, and it auto empties it into the tower with a bag in it. So when you do need to empty that, it's not messy because it's all bagged up and everything, and it lasts about 75 days. Obviously this is dependent on how much you run it, whether you have dogs, kids, how messy your house is, but yeah, you don't have to empty it very often, which is absolutely amazing, and obviously it's a lot cleaner when you do it. But long story short, you're getting 3 products in one. I've been a massive fan of eufy for quite some time. We have quite a few other eufy items as well, but this one I am incredibly excited about. So this retails for £549, But to be honest, if you were to buy all of those things separately, it would cost you so much more. So it's really great that you can kind of like bundle it, you save space, you save money. If you're gonna invest money in anything, like this has gotta be it, because this is just such a time saver for us. Next thing you have to have, which is so obvious, is a kind of smart hub system in your house. So we have Alexa. I know a lot of people have the Google ones. Honestly, we're so glad that we did this. We mainly use ours for a speaker system. We always have music going in our house, and it's so nice to have that like room to room system that you can use. We have 2 of the Alexa Show 5s, I think they're called. They're the ones with the screens. They were about 30 quid each. We also have some of the smaller little round ones, which are, I think about, you can get them for about 20-25 pounds. My biggest, not hack, but my biggest recommendation with this is Black Friday. Wait until Black Friday, wait until Boxing Day or any kind of sale. They come around so often. Even spring sales are going to be coming up. Wait until that, because they're always on offer. So that's why ours are so cheap. I would say that the ones with the screen, we don't really ever use the screen. The only thing we use the screen for is the time. But we do have one of them, which basically is like the little round ones, and it has the clock on it. That's probably our favorite one. We have that in the bedroom. It's quite nice to have a clock somewhere that you can see when it is dark, but it doesn't light up the room or anything like that. But yeah, we use ours for all sorts, like literally just hands-free timers, asking random questions to it. I think it's one of those things that once you have a few of them, you just forget what it's like not to have them. But the music thing is a huge thing for us. Also, you can integrate with other products. So I know that eufy does integrate with Amazon as well. So you can always use your Amazon to set up stuff as well and like integrate it, which is pretty cool. And lastly, this is something that actually we have only really over the last couple of years started using, is smart plugs. Oh my gosh. And I know loads of people will think, yeah, that's obvious, but smart plugs are insane. And obviously we link ours up with our Alexa, so she can kind of control those as well. One of the biggest things I use my smart plugs for is Christmas tree lights. I think I saw a TikTok about this year where it's like, are people still bending down to turn on their Christmas lights? Like, you have to get a Christmas tree smart plug, because again, we set ours on a timer, it just comes on every night, and it's so much easier than like crawling through a Christmas tree, trying to get to the socket at the back and turn it on. It just does it for you automatically, or voice command. We also use this for a lot of lights in the house as well. We have a lamp in our lounge, which we kind of turn on when it gets a bit darker. And again, voice activated. The plug's in a really annoying place to get to, so that makes it so much easier. And it can also be a really handy security feature as well. So if you're going on holiday or anything like that, you can set your lights on a timer to come on, so it kind of seems like someone's at home even though you're not. There's a lot of different ways that you can use them, but they're very, very affordable and such a great investment, because yeah, if you want to be a bit more lazy like me, then they're great. There are loads of different brands of smart plugs. We just make sure that ours are compatible with Alexa, but you can get a pack of 4 for like £25. So again, really, really affordable, and it makes such a huge difference as well. I'm sure there are going to be many more bits that we're going to be adding on over the years. Leave any comments down below of anything you would recommend, anything that's changed your life that you think you just have to have. But for me, like the robovac is my one item that I just cannot live without now, which 5 years ago did not think that would be the case. We absolutely love it, always recommending them to everyone. So I hope this video has been useful. I will leave links to everything down in the description, including the eufy vac, because like I said, that is a new addition to our house. We're still very much trialing and testing it out, but so far absolutely in love with it. If you have enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, because it really supports my channel, and I will catch you guys in the next one.
103 out. Yeah, they have a white baseball cap on.